Well, hey there moviegoers, it's Alex again with another edition of Talkies. This week I'd like to talk to you guys about Fast Five. Fast Five is the new action movie rated PG-13, directed by Justin Lin and starring Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and Dwayne Johnson. The film is the fifth installment of the Fast and Furious franchise about street racing. In Fast Five, however, it focuses less on street racing, and it becomes more of an action/heist movie. The film's main characters are all on the run from the law, so they decide they have to steal money from a Brazilian crime boss in order to buy their freedom, meanwhile keeping out of sight of a US special agent. Apparently this film takes place between the events of 2009's Fast and Furious and 2006's The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. First in the cast is Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's one of those guys who you can see in just as many bad movies as you can good movies. For Fast Five, I'm going to give him an E for effort. He did have a few moments that showed off his chops a bit, but for the most part I can't say I was very impressed. I guess the best way to describe it is he tried too hard to look like he wasn't trying. Making any sense? Moving on. Next in the cast is Paul Walker. Walker, I'd have to say, is the weakest link in the main cast. His performance just seemed so rookie. He didn't really have any charisma, even though that's what it appeared he was going for. He looked like he was acting, and that's the biggest thing that bugged me about it. He didn't really man up to the importance of his character. Lastly is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, if you will. I actually don't mind Johnson. I'm waiting for him to get that one definitive role. Fast Five was kind of a step back. Dang it, Rock, just when we were making progress. You could tell Johnson was playing a bad guy because he had a goatee. He plays the special agent who's hunting down Diesel and Walker's character. But he also was trying too hard to look like it was business as usual. I was not smelling what he was cooking, but I'd imagine it would smell like bacon. So I think the most important thing for you to know before you buy your ticket is that this movie is just made for action and fan-pleasing. If you want a solid story, go to a different movie. The plot was full of those moments where you keep asking, why didn't they just do that in the first place? And a lot of the situations were just too contrived or even physically impossible, and it took me right out of the movie. It was also littered with those awful one-liners that action movies tend to have. I think we need to get some fresh air. You know I like my dessert first. I found myself laughing at moments that weren't intended to be funny, and only laughing at the funny bits because of how corny and cliche they were. I do have to compliment this movie on its action scenes though. They were crazy and fun and over the top, but they were literally the only thing that held the movie together for me. In conclusion, I would like to give Fast Five a 5 out of 10. If you like the other Fast and Furious films, or just want some mindless action, Fast Five would be a good pick for you, but it lacked a lot of substance. So that is it for this week's edition of Talkies. Signing off for FingerLakes1.com, my name is Alex Sinacropi, and what I really want to do is direct. I'll see you guys later.